Creed Shadows here on Rauta. I know it's been a long time since my previous stream because I was traveling, obviously. So now we'll continue where I left off 3 weeks ago. Well, I technically speaking had a little bit of gaming session early on after that, but yeah, let's not waste time on bullshit. Okay, that didn't really... What the hell? Now I'm stuck here. Hello, Yokon-san. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be... I don't know, celebrating Wappo. Me, on the other hand, I'm just... staying home, having some craft beer and... I'm just gonna have some craft beer and let me see. Okay, this is not gonna work. Craft beer and gaming. I've been drinking way much more beer. Recently, that I barely need to go out. Let's kill this dude here, okay? I'm out of rations. Hey, come on, I'm not gonna die here, am I? I need... Hello. Hello, Kai Ignatito. No reason to skip your gaming or watching a movie just because I decided not to do any kind of stuff. I don't even remember what beer I had, but it was something that I recently bought from the... Okay, and now I'm gonna die, it seems. God damn it. My character is all out of rations, which means... die very soon. Oh, and then I died, it seems. So, yeah, I mean, the plan was anyway to stay at home today. I was just having, celebrating my friends, Nightside Place players, 40th birthday last weekend, so I already had my share of, boozing around. So now I'm having some triple fruited mango sour. I love these weird beers. So, hello, Ginger Rocks. By the way, Ginger, I just packed your CDs, which are ready to go to your direction. I think I actually sent them yesterday. Oops. So it really just kind of like sent me back a long time. I guess I'm a little bit rusty in the game. I'm not gonna deny it because, I haven't been playing the game for like 3 weeks now because I was traveling in Germany and Spain, meaning that I kind of had to relearn all the controls again. As you can imagine, when you're a couple of weeks without gaming, you kind of start forgetting how the game is being played, how are the controls and shit and all that stuff, and yeah, it's been weird. Just gonna sneak around here. Okay, let's try to kill. Hello, Tia. Hey, come on. See, I'm already dying here because I just simply cannot game anymore, I guess. I guess I am a little bit hard time to see your comments because the battle is rather hectic, so don't take it personally if I'm miss your comments. Playing it on PlayStation 5. So like I said, quite rusty with my controls here. And of course I'm in the middle of some hectic combat here.
Do you like classic Guava Jerry, War and Pain to Nothing face?
I never was.
Great addition to the channel.
I never was exactly a Voivod fan. I mean, I always found it a little bit too weird. I mean, I haven't tried obviously the whole discography, but the albums I have, unfortunately, never kind of resonated with me. And thank you for the comments. I've been really busy lately with, you know, with all the stuff. Oh shit, this is a bad place to do anything. I guess I need to find the enemy I'm looking for. Fuck! Now they're shooting me too. I guess I shouldn't be just running about like this. I'm already like once again out of my healing capabilities and just having too many enemies. Oh yes, there we go, there we go. God damn it, I'm about to die. Oh fuck me. So I hate it when you're like really rusty with your gaming. Like I said, long breaks make you fucking suck, or at least it make me. And then I'm trying to obviously, you know, answer your comments and all. So you cannot just watch me suck, but be straightforward. Hey, come on. This is not exactly the style I'm supposed to, you know, beat these enemies anyway.
hard BF4 and just 3-day Brave Max.
Yeah, I hear you what you mean. Don't worry about the autocorrect. Just worry me about getting through. So, are you people? Oh yeah, there will be a stream this weekend. I mean, it's the first weekend of this given month. So you're exactly right. I just haven't announced it yet because obviously I've been very busy with, you know, various activities related to come on, dude. Fuck, I should be more careful with my approach. So yeah, I haven't been really announcing that I will be streaming this weekend because been lots of stuff to do lately. Okay, now I'm not even hitting the targets here. Fuck me.
I'm Ann from Australia.
Hello, Australia. Nice to see some. Down under stuff here. Okay, let's try to make this chaotic combat. Somehow suck a little bit less. I'm gonna carry around. I just wanted to loot the bastard.
Ray held me an interview. New favorite band of mine. Their demo and first album are great.
Oh, nice to hear that. Okay, see, now this was it how it was supposed to happen. More assassination than anything else. Hello, Ruin. I'm glad that you liked it, Guy. It was fun to do, even though for a while it looked like it's not gonna happen because there was no reply. Okay, now we're gonna assassinate this Wada Koretake. And yeah, the streams. I'm happy, of course, that you like it. Sometimes those streams can go quite chaotic, meaning, I mean, there is never a plan, never how to say, a script, how they're gonna go. So it's more just like you people asking questions, and I'm trying to do my best to answer those questions and just, you know, enjoy our stay there. But lately I've been really busy reviewing a lot of new stuff. I kind of have to make sure there is enough stuff to people to watch, because I will be traveling this coming summer. I don't know if it's June or July, but means that I won't be here every day to do more videos, so I kind of need to prepare the whole summer, so it's ready. So it's not like I'm leaving you without video content. So lots of underground albums going to be reviewed, and there are lots of interviews also coming out. Okay, lots of enemies around. I mean, this Friday there will be Fordham Rife interview, so in 2 days, give or take. And then there will be four more, three more interviews coming after that from that Acronym Arts 4 festival. So plenty of content, and after Acronym Arts, I'm obviously gonna bring out some interviews from Steelfest, which is only 2.5 weeks away. So lots of interview content coming up. Interview with Hume.
Ruttokieli was great.
Yeah, you mean Ruttokieli, sielun vihollinen.
Ruttokielo asterisk. Question: will your band ever play over here?
Brendan, obviously getting Nightside into Australia. I would fucking love it, but I mean, you know, it doesn't really depend on us. It would really mean that someone would, you know, book us to Australia. Obviously, we would be more than happy to play right there, but it's not really up to us.
What the hell is my autocorset trying to say? Smiling face with tear.
Yeah, Jokonson, we don't know why your autocorrect is malfunctioning.
With sadistic intent. Great gig.
Yeah, Archcode is just so much bigger than I can see that they are coming for a lot of like shows. I mean, even Australia and all that stuff, but for a band like us, I mean, our size, it's just like okay, now there's more like this badass enemy. This is not gonna work so easily. Who almost killed me instantaneously. Oh, that was a kind of a close call, to be honest. So, I mean, currently Nightside is so small a band that, you know, it's not very likely that, you know, just anyone will book us, because, of course, it's harder to okay, this is how I wasted my tools. So as I was saying, it's not likely that, you know, someone is gonna book us, you know, to some faraway country, because we're not really like, you know, known band. So I guess it's more about, you know, building the name as silly as it may sound in, fucking black metal context, but I mean, realities are what they are, and if you're a no-name band, nobody's gonna book you. So things take time. That's the hard way. Of course, now that we are gonna play at Steelfest, it's our biggest event so far, and of course, that will probably help us, more people to learn what Nightside is all about, what kind of music we play, and how we're alive, and all that stuff. And one thing that is like what people need to understand, that there's so many bands these days all competing for their chance to do a show in any given festival, means that there's always kind of like, competition in a way. So that makes it hard for smaller bands to have their chances, to play at a given festival.
I'm so sad I couldn't make it to Steelfest do work. Fucking awesome lineup.
Yeah, that's too bad, Jokonson. Lineup at Steelfest is
Not
once
many
again
underground
great.
bands come down here.
Yeah, Brendan, I think it's just sucks because it's harder and harder for bands to really like go all the way. All the way to Down Under. It's so far away, which means it's very, very expensive for a lot of bands to
Have you heard of the band Pale Spectre from Germany? Really good atmospheric black metal with a female vocalist.
Pale Spectre doesn't really ring a bell.
Rauta.
Hello, Askedem. To be honest, I'm not that big on, atmospheric black metal, because too many atmospheric black metal bands just are quite boring. And there we go, we assassinated the bastard. Wada Koretake didn't have to face him face to face.
Have to try not to drink too much on Thursday at Steelfest, so I can make it to see Nightside on Friday, before 4 p.m. so early, faced with tears of joy.
Yeah, Tia, it's great if you're coming. I think for us it's kind of a blessing that we are playing so early, because then my rest of the day is not ruined really, with the waiting and all, and I still have a couple of interviews to be done on Friday as well. I mean, I have Absu and Impiety on Friday to be interviewed, so that's why it's good that we play early. But yeah, in terms of gigs, obviously Steelfest is our most important one so far, and especially in Finland, because there are no bigger black metal events in Finland than Steelfest. So for us, it's obviously the most important thing, and basically you can't really get bigger shows in Finland for a black metal band, for a black metal audience. Of course, there are bigger festivals like Helsinki Metal Fest and Tuska, but they are not black metal. Black metal events So in that sense, playing at Steelfest is as big as you can basically go in Finland, assuming you want black metal audience. And yeah, I actually just agreed a few days ago with Proscriptor of Absu that the interview is possible. And I'll tell you after this dialogue. I want to see it.
そして義を求むるわしにお主は忍びを送ってよこしたのだ。
Does Jerry like typo? I think you never talked about them.
玄順殿の仰せの通り、信長に仕える者は死に値しましょう。たわけどもめ。私は玄順を救うために戦おうと。
Ain't gonna be exited for that.
お主の皆な。
I will reply you after this cutscene.
これで満足か。
行かせてやれ。お主は我らの血は流させぬと言うたが、結局仲間の血が流れた。その意味があったのであればよいがな。
お父上から縁を切られた時、どう思われたのですか。
戸惑うた。
私は父が死んだ時、父がそこら中におり、抱かれておるかのように感じました。でも次の刹那には全てが消えておりました。まるで虚しさに飲まれたようで、和田を殺せばそれが埋まるかと思うたのに。
Devoured by emptiness. That almost sounds like a death metal song. Could be a black metal song too.
これは仇討ちではなく、私の戦なのかもしれません。
寺の尊き像を最も必要とする者の手に預ける。そうしてるわしの務め。親鸞上人は何万ものために生きる望みを与えたものだ。なおえよ、今どう感じていようとも、お主はまだ息をしておる。希望がある。それが虚しさを埋めるであろう。
はい。教女様もいつかお父上と許し合えますように。
So about that Absu interview. First of all, it wasn't guaranteed. I've been told that Proscriptor of Absu doesn't even like doing interviews these days, video interviews especially. And I had to ask him a few times, basically him a couple of times, and Borshkat of Zemiel a couple of times. And unless I don't know if you know, but Borshkat plays in Abzu lineup, and Proscriptor plays in Zemiel lineup. So these two guys, one from Texas, that is Proscriptor from Abzu, and one from Greece. They play together, and they've been friends for like, I don't know, 30 plus years. And when I interviewed Zemiel in 2019 in Scotland, this is what I learned actually, that they are old friends already and they're doing these shows together. So when you see Zemiel at Steelfest as well as Absu, well, they have kind of a, connected lineup. And Proscriptor told me himself that if he hadn't liked my interview in 2019 with Zemiel, where Proscriptor was part of, he wouldn't even do it. So I feel really honored by his words. So the only thing is he wants to keep it short. So I don't know what it means, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But yeah, it is what it is. Obviously, I'm super happy to interview Absu because Absu is one of my favorite USBM band. I mean, in my top two. So I feel very privileged to have the possibility to talk to Absu main man Proscriptor. About the other question about typo negative, 2 years ago roughly, I read the Peter Steele book. I don't remember the English name because I had the Finnish copy of the book. But yeah, I read it through and I made the book review of the whole book. And inspired by reading the book, I went through the Carnivore line, discography as well as typo negative discography and made a video about it. So yeah, I have actually talked about typo negative in 2 different videos on Rauta channel. You can find them through search. All right, now back to the game for a little bit. Check out what kind of upgrades I got here. So I got a Kusarigama. And this is a legendary Kusarigama called Death Whisperer. Wow, this is beautiful.
Found it, we'll check out.
Yes, good thing you found it, Asuke. I've never been a big fan of typo negative, and I actually kind of disliked it when I was younger because it felt so, gothic and all that stuff. I remember how I really disliked the song Christian Woman, back in the days. But, later on, I mean, obviously, I was young then. Later on, I learned a lot about how different typo negative is, and I like some of their stuff quite a bit. And there are some individual songs which I really like, even beyond the albums. But I'm not gonna spoil my video about it here. Overall, a pretty interesting band, and obviously Peter Steele was kind of a musical genius. So big respect to the band, even if it's not fully my kind of thing. And yeah, what else? I hope I remember to answer your questions. Obviously, if I'm leaving some questions unanswered because I'm gaming, obviously feel free to just ask me again or join for the stream on Saturday if you can. Okay, I'm trying to.
Are you a classic Godzilla fan, Jerry? Not music related.
I've never been exactly a Godzilla fan. I mean, I sure like my share of monster movies, if you can call it that, but never been a Godzilla fan in particular. Okay, I have lots of these quests all around, so I have to really think about it a little bit, like where to go and which quests to focus on. I guess this will be my next thing. I forget the whole goddamn smoke bombs because I just got them earlier today. So, like I said, I'm still a little bit rusty with my controls and all.
Not long ago, so I can't complain. 2 of my favorite bands. The Ipsu gig was one of the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's good, Brendan. I've seen Blasphemy, I think now 3 times.
How into the game are you?
Um,
Over 50%.
and yeah, well, blasphemy is blasphemy. I've seen Apsu also earlier, and it's so fierce in the game. So I mean, they are really, really aggressive live and all that stuff. And Guy, I know I barely started the game. I mean, I had only a few hours in before I went for a vacation, like 6 hours or whatever. So I'm very early on still into the game. As you can see, the map, I barely even started, mapping. This is huge map, and I've already gotten just a small portion of the map. So very early on, still learning kind of the basics, and so far I've been really, really liking, because there are lots of things to explore. I like the side activities in games like Assassin's Creed. So for me, it's just like full of interesting stuff to do. I haven't even figured out all these side activities and all, so there's plenty of stuff which I'm figuring out. Okay, really, really figuring out these quests. Okay, this is for level 7. I need just one more. Kuchi Kiri, and then I can finish that one. No hurry with that. This is level 10. Level 5. Build a forge. Still don't think I have the materials for the forge. So if you wonder why I'm going browsing through the different different quests, it's because I'm trying to figure out where to go and which order. And of course, when I try to talk to you, it's like I'm multitasking here and figuring out shit. I'm trying to figure out where it says how much given resources I need for this quest. And I'm like, where do I fucking see it? So I don't want to waste my time here on doing it. I think there was something somewhere where I could see the forge task. Now I'm bouncing back and forth. Fuck. Or maybe it was here. Okay, now I find it. Dojo, forge. Okay, it seems I have the materials. Okay, it's right there. Nice. So let's fast travel to build the forge so we can get this quest done and make the forge happen. So like I said, being on a break from this game and it really slow. I'm trying to figure out what to do, where to do, where I can find the information. All these menus even seem a little bit like confusing. I want just running around. Okay, let's take this. This is why I hate taking the breaks from the game, because they're a little bit lost and all, like everything is a mess and shit. Now that forge was
二人は
quickly
堺で
done.
一番の鍛冶屋だった。だが織田信長に殺された。ここなら二人を供養できるかもしれん。また借りができたな。
But yeah, I really can't wait for Steelfest. It's only about 2 weeks away, and plenty of good bands to play there.
Is your wife into metal?
Plenty of good bands there to play, and obviously gonna do 6 interviews, play our own show, meet a lot of friends and all that stuff, so it's great. And no, my spouse is not into music basically at all. She probably listening to podcasts rather than music, so not metal at all. Once upon a time there was this saying among friends that you really shouldn't even get a metal wife, because it's just like how to say, I don't want to offend or anyone or criticize if you have a metal girlfriend or metal wife, but having someone who is outside the whole scene, there are benefits to that. Let me put it this way. Like, for instance, you're not gonna end up fucking or marrying your best friend's ex-girlfriend or whatever. So less drama. And also, I enjoy when I go to festivals, going by myself, not with, tagging along with someone else. That's just the way I want to do festivals. Partially because, I'm doing the interviews and I just want to see my friends and spend time with them. So that's a big part of the whole thing. But also, I don't want to, feel like a luggage that people need to tag along with me and stuff like that. So that's why I am really happy with this way. See where this quest takes us. Oh, it's this Kapukimono. These are probably harder level. Itsumisetsu and Katno. Okay, let's take a look at this. Here's Itsumisetsu. There is Katano. Okay. So that's where we're going, and since we're already here, could just as well go to visit this place first. So we're gonna do a little bit.
Years ago I saw Brutal Truth. Best gig ever. They wanted to shave my head after the show. Long story. I will tell you it one day.
Alright, that sounds like a story worth telling. I've never seen Brutal Truth myself live, so can't really tell how I would feel about them. You know, live and all.
It is.
Okay, now I can use scouts. Let's talk to this guy.
伊賀で大勢殺されたというによう落ち延びることができたの。伊賀は全くひどいありさまになってしもうた。皆で里を離れここを見つけたんじゃ。
中へここに住めばいい。
ここで食いぶちが稼げるならな。
ここを一つの里のように皆が助け合う場所にしたい。
ならわしらはその里を守る目となろう。方々の様子を探り皆が安心して暮らせるようにな。
誠よう来てくれた。
And I've been wondering how to use these scouts, but now I understand why I haven't gotten the thing here before, because now I just got them.
They played all of Extreme Conditions Demand Extreme Responses album. I think.
Okay, this is how scouts work. Nice. Okay, this wasn't much helpful to put all the scouts there. All right, fine. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna first... Ooh, level up. Which means I get to use some mastery points. Excuse me. So yeah, for some reason, Brutal Truth always kind of, you know, went a little bit under my radar. I mean, I've known the band for a lot of years. For some reason, I never bothered to check them out more thoroughly. I guess I never just had the interest too much. Okay, these motherfuckers almost instantly killed me. And in case you're wondering why I want to do this. Okay, there I go. In case you wonder why I was doing that, I wanted to just check out that one statue over there, but didn't make much of a sense, I guess, because I died so quickly. But it's been years and years since the last time I was listening to Brutal Truth. So now I'm gonna just ride through, figure out the statue later. I'm gonna get a couple of those viewpoints or vantage points on my map. Just gonna ride through the enemies here. The hell I'm going? Oh, I'm going that way. Just taking a massive detour. Gotta say, this environment is super beautiful and easy on the eyes. I really enjoy this kind of a natural beauty, especially when the Finnish nature is not exactly as green at the moment as it is. Okay, a little bit stuck here. Imagine if exploring places would be as easy in real life as it is here. Alright, let's take a look at the surroundings and I'm gonna take a sip of beer. But yeah, after Sealfest, the plan is to go to Norway once again for Beyond the Gates festival.
I'm a big fan of Repulsion-Horrified, Terrorizer-World Downfall and so on.
So it seems it will be an interesting summer once again. Talking of which, Terrorizer, I was happy to see them live last year. Too bad I couldn't get the interview with the guys. That is both the Mr. Drummer Man. We're talking about the old Morbid Angel, obviously, or David Vincent for that matter. I mean, it sucks when it was more or less kind of a promise that they would do it, and well, then nothing happened. So it sucks. All right, another viewpoint is right there, and I'm gonna go for that. In case you wonder why I'm like so into these viewpoints, is that they are also the fast travel places. So I kind of want to get them so it helps my work or traveling later on. Horsey McHorse, come here.
What are your top overrated bands, Jerry? 3 that come to mind for me are Cancer, Zentrix, and Exorder. The suck is strong.
Well, you know, I've said this for a long time, but in my opinion, every band is at the same time overrated and underrated. The answer always depends, like, on who are you asking. If you ask the fans, they will always complain how a certain band is underrated, like their band is not watched enough, followed enough, or whatever. And if you're like talking about some bands that are not that much like personally, you don't give a fuck, you might think about it's. You might say the opposite, saying like, okay, this band is like overrated. So I don't know, personally, I mean, there are no certain bands I feel in particularly, overrated. Because I mean, I guess it is what it is, Certain people just like certain bands, and even if they're not my cup of tea, I can kind of understand why certain people like them. Like, for example, I never cared much for Megadeth. So, I guess, in a way, it would be easy for me to say, yeah, Megadeth is overrated. Or AC/DC for that matter. But like I said, these pens are valuable to a lot of people, and as such, I mean, what the fuck do I know? And now that I have soon these viewpoints and fast travel points here, I can always come back for the treasures later on. Nice castle, by the way.
I'm not a fan of Terrorizer's newer stuff. World Downfall was the last good album.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. Terrorizer never was as good afterwards as with World Downfall. So there is that. Okay, well, now I'm gonna put these mastery points into use. Okay, let's try to assassinate this poor soul. Oh no, someone is chasing me. Well, let's try to find these. This boss man. Of course, I'm out of thrown knives, so the plan this a little bit different ways.
This game looks nice. Play some of the older ones. I'm a Diablo fan.
Yeah, I remember playing the first Diablo back in the days. But I don't know, that kind of action role-playing game for some reason really didn't get me hooked. And for Assassin's Creed, I mean, it took me quite a while for me to actually, enjoy the game. I didn't like the first one, so then I had the kind of a long break after that to enjoy the rest of the games. Let's see if I can see. These were properly assassinated. I'm gonna wander around this dude. See if I can. Oops! Pretty much almost instantaneously killed me. Oops! And then I die. Like I said, oh, god damn it. Was this elite or something? Let's reload. I think I need to take a little bit of beer here while it's loading. So these days, unfortunately, I haven't really had the time to play as much as I wanted. That's the downside of having so much stuff to do in metal. But then again, I can't really complain because I have been traveling, and of course, traveling is very, very great way to enjoy one's life. Okay, let's take a little bit different approach. I always manage to activate this photo mode. Okay.
An iron bladder. 3/4 into mine and I'm desperate to pee.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, there's just one card. Okay, this is once again the elite. So now I'm in trouble. Obviously, I need to get those throne blades. Again. Can't really assassinate them now that there are too many of them. But I cannot really assassinate just like that. These are too high levels. I guess at least I can try. What is this? Okay, now too many enemies. Fuck me sideways. Okay, I'm causing trouble. I kind of need to get back those flying, throw knives. I managed to get too many of them. This Chief Cuckoo is almost dead, obviously. But if I just run there straight on, I will fucking get myself killed.
Hails Rauta.
Hello, Chaos Goat. Welcome to Old Man Stream. Fuck. No, this card spotted me. Or maybe it didn't. That elite is way too hard. Can't even assassinate it. So need those drone blades. And perfect, here I have a few more. See if I can actually... Yes, perfect. Oh yeah, there's those explosive ones, explosive barrels or whatever they are called. So this takes a little bit of time, as you can figure out. I need to thin the lines one by one. Another one bites the dust. So there are a few more still left. And they're killed by the thrown blade. Target is now killed. Goddamn elite still haunts me. Come on. Come on. Come out of here. Where did the motherfucker come from?
I was 46 or 36 for a bit in the world leaderboard in Diablo 3 single player.
Well, that's awesome, Brendan. Well, in the end, that worked nicely.
I had a ton of fun in Diablo 3.
For some reason now I would use the scouts. For some reason I never actually played Diablo 3. I think I played 1 and 2. I was actually at a Finnish release party of Diablo 2 working when it was released in Finland. We had Diablo 2 wine, that was some devil themed, and then there was some, I think, Bloody Mary drinks. I had this Diablo wine bottle for a long time because it was so cool. It probably was some basic red wine, but it had this special, sticker or whatever, which just said Diablo 2 wine and something like vintage 666 or something like that. So it was, in fact, pretty fucking cool. Okay, so, but this was like, what it was like 25 years ago, because as you probably, a lot of you people know that I've been working in the gaming industry for a long time. Well, this was, one of those cool events that we sometimes get to do.
3 is different.
Yeah, I bet it's game-wise, it's very, very different. Okay, these are all level 10 missions, so I guess I wanna avoid them at this point. 8. Some of these don't even give these.
Sick.
What you have it. The levels of the bosses. Let's see what kind of loot we got. Ooh. A little bit of upgrade. Now I gotta check out what the game actually is. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. 3 a.m. in the morning. So I should have like 1 more hour at least. I mean, basically nobody's stopping me, staying up at like, I don't know, fucking 6 a.m. But let's be honest about it. We have some people, some guests invited tomorrow, so maybe I will just wake up at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and that should be fine. Okay, searching Sakai means that I will check out this place.
Rauta, sorry for the off-topic, random question. But do you ever go fishing, or did you when you were younger?
Case Code, don't need to apologize for random questions. My streams are always up for random questions. But to answer your question, I don't remember did we fished a lot. I think we did very, very little of fishing. When I was a small kid, that is. For some reason, it just wasn't a thing among us. And I don't even remember or know why. My best guess is there was just nobody to, like get us kids to just, do that. Because usually it's like parents or, big brothers who are like, hey, let's get you into fishing. But I have a vague recollection that we did that once upon a time. But maybe we didn't just get any of decent sized fish, and we figured out it's just, waste of time kind of thing. But honestly, I don't really remember much beyond that, so sorry to disappoint you in that sense.
Recently stumbled across the Nargaroth interview again. What impression did he make on you personally?
Well, the Nargaroth thing, I mean, for me it was personally very, very interesting to do that because he's such a, how to say, controversial character, There's a lots of controversy about the whole band, like what Ash of Nargaroth is in the first place. But in my opinion, he was like treating me nicely, and there was none of that so-called poser shit I guess a lot of people would say about, Nargaroth. So,
Diablo 3 and 4 is like the Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance games.
So in my opinion, Ash gave me like, genuine, honest, the whole thing really. So personally, I cannot really be like bitching about it. And regarding those Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance games, I actually remember playing, I think both maybe. And that kind of games are quite nice, especially co-op.
Disappointment here. Thanks for sharing. I turned my channel into a fishing channel. I'm going to start fishing live in a week.
Okay, that sounds good, Case. Goat. I know obviously some friends who are a lot into fishing, and I can respect that craft a lot. I mean, it's a game of patience and skill and understanding fish, nature, and all. Okay, this motherfucker got greedy. You messed with the wrong turtle, pal.
Are you at Beyond Gates this year? Sorry if you already talked about it.
No need to apologize. Yeah, I briefly mentioned it. That is like 95% likely.
Came to the US from Jike Skyle and Jones. I'd love to make it to Finland someday and catch a metal show and catch a nice pie. Lol.
Yeah, there's 95% likely that I will be at Beyond the Gates this year as well. I was just recently looking at the lineup actually earlier today because I want to make a preview video of Beyond the Gates. There's just like a 5% chance I am unable to make it because of my summer vacation trip to Asia, but most likely I am able to make it. Like I have already booked the sorry, I'm focusing on the game. So I've already booked the apartment for Beyond the Gates for me and my camera people. And Case Code, nice to know about your connection to Jyväskylä and Joensuu. Yeah, they're kind of a more rural cities, so I can imagine fishing being a big part of that too. Okay, so now I need to figure out where this guy is. Western Setsu. Southwestern Sakai. Southwestern, supposed to be somewhere here maybe. First, I will take a look at this gear vendor. Now again, I have more skill points. What is this sorcery?
さて、この先、堺では別人になりすますことにしよ
老いぼれだがな、値打ち品ばかりの品揃えだ。
Now we have finally time to get rid of useless stuff. Just a little bit like slow to sell these one by one.
Should come over if you're getting that close to us. You will get to see all the bands not like over there in Finland face with tears of joy.
Yeah, I would fucking love to visit Ozland. Alright. I'm done with the shopping, the role-playing game. Southwestern Sakai. This is supposed to be the place, right? Unless this part of the area is also considered being part of the city.
Rauta, I've got to get going now. Thanks for the live stream and chatting. See
Alright,
you
cheers.
around again soon.
Cheers, KS Code. Like I said, I will be having the normal live stream Saturday, this Saturday in the evening. So also a possibility to do questions and answers without gaming interfering the whole thing. But take care.
Awesome, I'll try to catch it.
This didn't really much help. Scout objective. Like, thanks for nothing.
I would love to see Finland. It looks beautiful.
Okay, now it gave me the idea, so I was further away. Well, yeah, Finland can be quite beautiful. I mean, we have lots of nature, obviously, and not that big cities. And as such, there is a lot of nature to be seen. Sea, lots of forests, lots of lakes, riverside, stuff like that. But also Finland is very, very fucking flat. This guy killed me right away with his bell hat. I don't know how I failed to, parry all those attacks, but sometimes it just happens. Push the wrong buttons.
Plus I could go to a real metal festival. Australia is also flat.
Yeah, that's true. There are lots of cool metal events in Finland, considering the size. I mean, it's not like we have that many, big underground events. I mean, of course, underground events rarely are that big, but we have at least events like Turku Saatanalle and Steelfest, and some random shows, and then those bigger festivals, which are definitely less, extreme metal. But there are also those like Helsinki Metal Festival this year is good lineup. Nonetheless, it's more like a mixed bag of goodies. I mean, you can find anything from, metalcore to black metal to death metal and all that stuff. Like last year, there was like bands like, for example, Terrorizer, but there were also like deathcore bands, and then bands like Baratrum. This year, similarly, we have bands like Marduk, Cannon and Fever, so some black metal, but then also bands like King Diamond and Enslaved, and some power heavy metal bands. So quite varied. And I'm like, where is this salesman, this gunsmith? Come on.
目についたものはあるかい？またよろしく。
It's a little bit boring to go back and forth and try to find the one true guy. Come on. This is one thing that annoys me with games which try for so much into realism, but then you cannot like ask a normal guy, so where is this vendor? You just kind of randomly go through places and loot their shit, and when the frustration kicks in, then you just kill people.
Have you seen this angry Finnish girl channel popping up recently?
No, I have no idea what is Angry Girl channel. What is this channel about then? Because this is getting plain stupid. So I'm in the firearm district. I cannot fucking find a firearm sales guy.
Just two Suomi girls showing Finland and doing of on the side.
Okay, and so why are they angry if they're doing OnlyFans? I mean, what's their point really? To me, it seems like I'm just randomly running around the city. This is stupid. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the game as whole, but this randomly wandering around the city and trying to find a firearms dealer is like a pain in the ass.
Seems to work though.
But I can't say I just follow many channels on YouTube. I mean, I'm kind of a person who goes for something very specific if I'm like checking out on YouTube. Like very, very specific topics. So I don't really like follow that much channels rather than look for something very, very specific I'm interested in. Ah, fuck, I'm just going back and forth and I seem to get lost of this motherfucker.
いらっしゃい。きっと興味をそそるものがある。
This is like the only merchant I get
用
to
があった
see
ら呼ん
here.
どくれ。
I'm soon gonna grab my phone and fucking check it out on you know, Google, like where I can find this, because this is just like annoying. One alternative is that my game is bugging and I'm just not getting the prompt here. This is already Port of
I'm a
Sakai.
big black metal fan, but they don't come this way. Mayhem always come over, but I haven't been that interested. The last gig they played.
皆腹を空かせておる。歌舞伎者に奪われたのか。
Yeah, I get it. Mayhem can be really great and it also can be really boring. I mean, seen it both ways. And now suddenly this NPC mission just kind of triggered. Weird.
Hey dude, what about right-wing community in Finland now?
I don't know, I'm not really related to right-wing community, so why would I know? But people don't also understand that we don't have the same kind of political system than USA. For in Finland, what I can understand about politics, it's more about liberals versus conservatives rather than right and wing. Like our right wing is more about, you know, those who are more into you know, capitalism. That's basically our right wing as far as I can tell. And left wing, well, they are still, you know, kind of like, I guess, towards socialism, like, you know, not exactly communism, but stuff like that. But the real deal in Finland is, as much as I can understand, it's about conservatives, like those like anti-abortion and stuff like that. But in right-wing, left-wing thing, they are more in the middle. And then on the other side, they have the liberal, who is more like equality and human rights and right to abortion and stuff like that. So, but I don't know, I don't really follow politics. I think politics are fucking annoying. Not something that I am into, really. Okay, let me grab my phone and just check out where this Imai Sokuyu is, because I really need to get to the bed eventually. And where on earth I put my phone? Oh, there it is. Yeah, fuck, it's 3:30. Imai Sokuyu, where are you? Seems some other people have figured out this as well based on what I'm checking on Google. Inside a building. So what did it say? Inside a building on the main road, the southwest of Sakai, opposite the wooded shrine area. Oh, here he is. That took some time.
招かれておらぬ方を入れるわけには。
失礼つかまつりました。私は商いをしておるもので、堺のことなら何でも知っておられる早急様にぜひお目通りをと。
それはご丁寧に。ですが訪れるすべての商人と会ういとまもなく。
もちろん無駄手間にはいたしません。取引のご相談をしたく、ここに書状を。
それでは。
But yeah, personally, when people mention these politics and all that stuff, I personally am kind of annoyed when people start doing those salutes with the gigs which have no political bands even playing. And I know I'm not the only one. Like my friend told me when they were touring in Latin America, and some people in the audience started, doing those salutes. He told me he felt like throwing something at those guys because it's not an NSBM band or a political band in general.
未熟者ゆえ、今井様のお知恵を拝借しに参りましたが、商いができると思ったのは浅はかだったようです。
断ってはおらん。相応の儲けが見込めるならば、鉄砲や白金の手配に手を貸してもよい。お主の名は何という？
千です。
わしは宗君。よく堺に参られた。ここでは対価なしに得られるものは何もない。この助言の他には町に商いの用がある。どうじゃ、歩きながら互いの話でもせんか。
ご高名なのですね。
今池は知られておるからな。
堺の茶人は皆敬われておるのですか？
ごくわずかなものはな。だが父は中でも格上、当人もそれを誇らしげに語るだろう。
宗君様のお見立ては？
認めておるとも。 賢くしたたかな者にしかあの地位は得られぬ。
I think I will be going after this mission because it probably takes some 5-10 minutes or whatever, and the clock is ticking. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. So in case you want to just, make random questions, a few more, please let me know around 9. Now.
信長様がお越しになるやもしれぬ。上様もかような話には憤慨なさろう。いえ、明日までには。
宗君様とお父上は信長様とご面識が。
父は信長様の茶坊主をしておる。父の富と権威の大半は上様のおかげで手にしたもの。そのお返しにこの堺で信長様をお支えしておるのだ。
信長様ほどの武士が茶の文化をたしなまれるとは。
それどころか礼式をとても重んじておられる。戦場の内外で品格をお示しになりたいのだろう。
ですが暴君と呼ぶ者も
声高に言うでない。確かに度を越しておるとか大胆不敵だと耳にするが、いさかいの絶えぬ地を上様のようにまとめた方はおらん。
立派なお方だった。
類まれなる才覚をお持ちだ。この不穏な世で信長様が権勢を
Go to prison over here if you do that.
栄えることができる。
I'm off, Jerry. Been in the studio all day and drove 4 hours back and forth. But could relax now THX to this stream. Until then.
Alright, Asuka. Catch you later.
位置を乗っ取られると南蛮貿易は我らが取り仕切らねば。それが
So Brendan, I missed what you were writing about going to prison. Because even though I have these texts, these subtitles for the comments, for some reason it wasn't showing it properly.
堺での取引は酒を酌み交わしてやるものなのだ。
それより茶会に招いていただけませんか。多くの機会が得られるとか。
父が茶を振る舞う相手は権威ある方々ばかり。お主をもてなす理由があるとでも。
信長様はご用心からこたび新たな商人をお使いになったのやろ。我らが共に仕えれば互いに利となりましょう。
これ式のことで父の立場が揺らぎはせんと思うが、お主と手を結ぶのも悪くなかろう。ではわしから父に話を通してやろう。うまくいくとよいな。
もう一つお願いしたきことが。鉄砲の売り買いなら堺が一番とか。そうした商いをするお方、特に女子衆がおればお会いしたいのです。
鉄砲の商いに興味のある女子衆か。父がそれに何と申すか見てみるというのも一興か。よし、では聞いてやろう。茶の作法を身につけておけ。それと茶会にふさわしき着物も小袖でよいぞ。
もちろん、これは旅用の着物ですので。
よし、茶会までまだ間がある。支度ができたら今井の屋敷に来い。
茶会で周りを欺くにはそれなりの小袖がいる。よく選ばなくても。
Alright, maybe this mission, since it's still 20 minutes and so forth. Okay, nice. Level up. See what I can use them for.
If you do the Nazi salute over here, you go to prison.
Oh yeah, I get it now. What you mean, Brendan? Yeah, I guess that's the same thing in Germany and probably some other European countries. I think it's just good to enforce that kind of stuff in a way, because otherwise people won't learn. But then again, I mean, I'm not so black and white with the kind of stuff. So I'm not sure if these actually worth prison time. But I mean, no problem for me because, in my opinion, nobody really should be doing that. Anyhow, now it's almost 10 minutes to 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm really fucking tired. I can barely focus on the game, let alone talking to you while doing that stuff. So I think now it's a perfect time for me to, you know, hit the sack. So continuing from this, probably tomorrow after band rehearsals, we have nightside rehearsals for the gig. So that's something that I do as a priority tomorrow. All right, let's say the game. I have no idea how many hours in the game, like 8 maybe. Oh, almost 9. So there it is. Okay, guys and gals, or whoever you are, thanks for being with me on the stream. It's always entertaining when you ask me questions and great comments and all that stuff. And like I said, I should have the normal monthly stream taking place on Saturday. So a couple of days more, and then it's proper Rauta's monthly stream. Probably some giveaway, most likely, and also random questions and comments over beers and whatnot. Now, off you go, people, and catch you later with more streaming coming your way. I try to make this more.
It's not that big over here.
I try to make these streams more a common thing now that I'm back from vacation. I obviously can't stream and game every day, but I'll try to do it at least a couple of times a week. But now I wish you a good night or day or whatever it is in your current home country and all. So people, catch you later and stay tuned for more Rauta stuff. Bye bye.